P.A.C.E, to me, it really encompasses a lot of the values and the things that we find important here in our organization. I think accountability made its way in there because without it, we're not able to hold ourselves to the standards that we've set. So the importance of that in the P.A.C.E acronym is something that is critical. When we look at accountability, I feel like it is really centered around a couple of pillars: ethics and integrity. We adhere to a very strict code of conduct that really allows us to demonstrate that honesty, trustworthiness, and the reliability. And I think overall, that accountability piece is really how we show up every day. It's simply, are we upholding the ethics and values that is important to South Metro and our mission? We need people to be able to fall right into that and function at the high level that we expect of them. When you're holding people accountable, it's probably one of the hardest things you're going to do. We understand that mistakes are going to happen, right? We're human beings. Regardless of the profession we're in, there's a human element to that. We can work with that, right? One of the biggest things that we've been very proactive about is the behavioral component of that. But when it comes down to, hey, we didn't do this very well, we need to be able to address that. We need to be able to learn from that and grow from that. And as uncomfortable as that is in the moment, to hear maybe in front of your peers or by your superior or whoever that is, and a lot of times it's taken as a negative, it's taken as maybe a morale hit that we're holding people accountable. But we know in the end, it's in the best interest of our citizens, it's in the best interest of our organization, and we have to protect those things. South Metro is an accredited fire agency, and so what that means is the Center for Public Safety and Excellence take a look at what we do, they help us identify gaps, and they really put the teeth into what we're doing. To become an accredited fire agency, it's a big deal. That is in writing, the objective piece that we're able to look at to say we're holding ourselves accountable into what we're delivering to the general public. Same goes for the ISO. The ISO level 1 rating that we've achieved from the Insurance Services Office allows us to state that we are functioning at the highest level of fire suppression activities that you can achieve. All of that combined, I think, really lets the public know that we're holding ourselves accountable that way. One of the last talking points that I'll certainly hit on is, and certainly not the least important, is the fiscal responsibility that we have to the taxpayers and the citizens of our district. It's always incumbent upon us to be fiscally responsible in what we're initiating or doing. We want to continue to be innovative. We just have to be cognizant and very mindful of where those dollars are coming and that they need to come back out in a way that benefits the general public. We do a lot of great things, but we're not perfect. And I think as long as we're keeping that microscope on to make sure that we're adhering to the things that we promise to deliver in terms of our mission statement and everything else that the public expects of us, and that's truly how we become accountable, I believe, as individuals and as an organization as a whole.